Hello! Welcome back. It is day 3. I don't actually know if I've streamed this many days in a row before. Maybe. The premonitions are here. Hello, premonitions. I see Chaos, I see Meepers, I see Iylo. It's me again. I'd like you all to know that today's premonition, today's specialty message that greeted me on the server was, make a beat out of the Ho song. Or make a beat out of the Ho sound. I don't even know how many times I've listened to that already. Hi, Glitch! Welcome in. Today we are going to be doing some, quiet and low stakes XP grinding. I think I'm gonna be alone on the server today. I'm only planning to be here for a couple of hours, but I'm just gonna be grinding for XP. It shouldn't be too hard. We only have to get 8 more levels to get up to 30 to try for that Fortune 3 enchant that will get us all the gold we need so we can have so many golden apples. Iylo's looking into adding the song as a music disc. Please. I need it. Chaos, is this posted public anywhere? It is about to be. The VODs are actually uploaded. They're sitting there. I just need to throw together a thumbnail. I could have done that, before stream, like after work before stream. I'm gonna be real. I took a quick nap. My sleep schedule has not been great, but we don't need to talk about that. It's fine. Oh, is that public postedly? Public postedly? Maybe we do need to talk about my sleep schedule. That question was about the song. I would love for it to be, posted publicly somewhere. But I haven't. I think at least I have reached out to Spiff about if I am allowed to use this in my own videos, because, I mean, it was my idea, but Spiff did all the work. So I'm not taking credit, but I would love to use it. So we'll wait on that, and then we'll see when it is public. The barrel layout does look like a periodic table. You're not wrong, Meepers. Iylo, I don't think you are allowed to post links, but if I can create an invite, I can pop that in the thing. Or if you send a link, it should get held by automod, and then I can allow it through, maybe? Give it a try. If it doesn't work for you, I'll help you out. Anyway, you all know what time it is. If you've been watching these streams, it's time to feed the cows. And hopefully there's no mean fellas out here, because it was nighttime when I logged in, but I don't think there was time for anything to spawn in. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I think this is the last time I'll breed these guys up. Before I start, murdering. It's a good thing there's, like, multiple of these, little carpet patches, because then it allows me to sort of rotate around the field. Okay. I think they've spread out a little bit. Let's get the guys over here. Once we've used up a stack, I'm not gonna, it's fine. That'll be enough. It would be nice if they would move out of my way once they were fed. Oh, if there's a... Okay, yeah, it doesn't give it a block in the chat. It just puts it as asterisk. Um but yeah, if there's a code, that works. I forgot that you can get a code instead of a link for Discord. Alright, we're almost through this stack. Alright, there we go. I think we had a stack of 63, so that means an even number of them have been fed right now. And there, we're already up another level. This'll be easy. Give them a second, make sure that they've all had a chance to breed up before we start killing them. But I think we're good. Hello, welcome in, first time watching. We're, the neuron activation as I scroll past the one wheat. Yeah, we're culling the cow pit. We're grinding for level 30 so we can start hoping to maybe get Fortune 3 pickaxe. I'm not sure how to pronounce your username. Grinding for the war. I sure hope there's not a war. Otherwise, that may be end of my stream fairly quickly. Mr. Kefir, okay. Gotcha, thank you. Well, welcome in. Are you familiar with the UHC lineages, or are you just dropping in from the interwebs? Is this a sufficient amount of cow death? Unclear. You're in the Discord. Okay, that makes sense. Just figured I'd check. See, I don't just want to kill them all, because then we have to wait forever to breed them back up. But I want to at least make it to 25, I think. I think we can do that without killing too many. How are we doing? They've definitely thinned out. Didn't see the first two streams, but you've seen Iylo's POV. That's good. Then you've got most of the context. The first stream, all three of us of Gen 2 were playing on here. We found a trail ruin and got a bunch of green candles there, which was one of the things that Iylo wanted. I think that's sufficient thinning. We're almost at 25, but I don't want to kill too many of them. Yeah, and the last bit of context. Yeah, there was 3 of us for basically just one stream. Yeah, Spiff. They were out getting string, the 2 of them, and Spiff didn't quite make it back to the door. So it's just me and Wither Dad, and eventually Spiff's successor. Oh yeah, and this guy showed up right at the end of stream last time, and we got a bunch of oxide daisies off of him, which was cool. And yeah, last stream we kind of just did a lot of exploring, honestly. I'm trying to stay close to home, honestly, when I'm here on my own. There we go. There's our level 25. And with how so full of sleep and energy that I am, I think it would be wise for me to stay at home. And not do anything risky, because honestly, I'm a little bit worried that my reaction time is not going to be the best today. Yeah, UHC works fast. Yeah, says, finally, I can listen to The Beat anytime I want. I love The Beat. Oh, also there's these. This is additional. We found these on the first stream as well. I think there's 2 more hidden somewhere. We've been trying to figure them out. They're not a simple Caesar cipher. People have concluded this much. And that's about as far as we've gotten. So if you're any good with codes, here they are. This is the first one we found it near the spawn platform, and then this one was found somewhere near this house. I didn't find it, but it was brought in. And then this is the enchanting setup I've been working on. I've kind of ended up as like the mage of the group. So I've been grinding for this, and I have a diamond pick here that I'm really hoping that it's got a fortune 1 at level 2. I'm really hoping that this is going to be that really good fortune 3 enchant. And if not, we just keep grinding. Those sure are combinations of letters. That's right, Meepers. I remember when I was like 9 or something, my mom brought home this book series called Enola Holmes, which is like the secret lost sister of Sherlock Holmes. And I remember learning about ciphers there, and I had a very small ciphers phase after that. It's not helping me at all for decoding those messages, though. We don't necessarily need all of this wood. At this point, what we're really going for is apples, which, there's one. I don't know if somebody told me last time that apparently dark oak is the best for apples. Is that just like anecdotal experience, or is there real statistics backing this up that certain trees are better for apples than others? Because I'd believe it. I mean, they have different like sapling drop rates. Like jungle trees suck for giving you saplings. Stream. Hello, Tuesday. You sound about as coherent as I feel right now. Like, genuinely, I woke up from a nap about... Oh, by the way, Iylo, just before I started, added the fast leaf decay, and this is so nice. But yeah, I woke up like 10 minutes or less before I hit the stream button, so that's sort of where my brain is at too. Yeah, fast leaf decay is so good. Okay, so it's purely anecdotal. But yeah, spreading them out, look at how many more saplings I got. Like, when they were all bunched together, I didn't even get enough to, like, replace all of the ones that had been there before, but spreading them out a little bit, you get a bunch of extra saplings. More leaf equal more apple. I'm gonna do a quick Google, actually, and find out if there's certain trees that drop more apples. On the Minecraft wiki for apple. Apples are food items that can be eaten by the player. Apples is a food. Block loot. Oh! Fun fact, breaking the leaves with a fortune enchanted tool increases the chance that it will drop an apple. That's very useful to know. Apples is food? That's right. We had a whole discussion last night about the history of math as a tool, which is I guess a personal meme, as in I'm the only one who I think finds it funny, because it's a reference to a thing back when I was in university. Is kind of the TLDR on that one. Okay, so only dark oak and oak can drop apples. I'm reading this from chat and the wiki. Okay, so now the question is, which tree has more leaves? Yeah, Iylo's saying dark oaks may have more leaves. How many leaves? Math is a tool that we can use to figure this out. How many leaves does Minecraft oak tree have? Yeah, I don't think the wiki... I don't think the wiki is going to tell me the number of leaves they have. I think it's time for science. We're going to figure this out ourselves. Also, thank you for the follow, Mr. Kafir. Oh, D! Is this the second time you've walked in for math as a tool? Yeah, I've decided that's a reference I'm doing this series now. Apples is a food, math is a tool. Bots is a ban. We're doing math, D. We're doing science. We're gonna find out, well, look what we have right here. How delightful. I'm just going to straight up count how many leaves are on each of these trees. So there's 5 along the base, so there's 9 there, and then an additional 7, so that's 16, plus an additional 6 is 22, plus another 6 is 28, and then there's some on the top. So where are we at? 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. There's 39 leaves on this one, and I know there's going to be some variation, but that's a number. That's an amount. Now let's take a look at the formation. So they come out 2 on each side. This one's going to be more annoying to count. I'm going to be real. Maybe we count in layers from the bottom? Oh, wait, I have a better way to do this. Is it shears that just, like, you can just get leaves with that? You just get leaves with shears? Because then we can just mine them all, and then I don't have to count them. Don't feel like using my brain. Yes, there we go. This is much better than watching me count leaves. Is the sun going down already? How the time flies when you're counting leaves. Okay, I'm gonna do this real quick before the sun goes down. Can't believe what I would think about the newest generation counting leaves. Hey, we got it. We're innovating. Okay. This is great. This is much faster than counting. And it's gonna be more accurate. There we go. I'll actually take down the tree in a bit because I really do have to go sleep. I am gonna properly mine these later because this is all just potential. Actually, it probably isn't potential apples once it's down to leaves, but that's fine. We need to know this for science. And we have more saplings. There's a reason that we got additional saplings. Okay, now it's sleepy time before the bads happen. That's way more leaves! Look at how many leaf that is. That's so much leaf. And I'm gonna shear the other ones just to be certain. So we'll pop those in there. And then I'm gonna go shear the other one. But that's way more leaf. So I think it is correct. Whoa! No, 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 no. Science is not worth it. Science is not worth it. Right. Well, that helmet is going to break because it is technically losing durability. I mean, it's gold, and it's actively got the sun on it. So eventually that's going to break, and then it's going to catch fire. I'm just going to wait it out. I am just going to wait it out. Oh, it's right at my door. Oh, okay. So that's cool. That's cool. Thankfully, I did not lose too much to that guy. This is a great time for me to catch up on chat because there were a few messages that went by real fast. Okay, it's mostly tree chat. Fire Tick and Enderman Griefing are on in this server. I think that's fair. It's kind of fun being able to burn stuff. We have it off in Spoonicraft, can't burn anything. Is math a secret tool that will help us later? It is, apparently. It's helping us right now. Sufficiently advanced math is indistinguishable from magic. See, for instance, probability. Well, I am apparently the mage of this generation, so yeah, we're doing magic. Large oak tree is technically best leaf per sapling ratio, but not as you can't just like. I don't think you can like those are more random. So overall, it's more reliable, I think, for the dark oak. One leaf, ah ah ah. Two leaf, ah ah ah. Thank you, Chaos. Delightful. Valve counting, stopping at 3. You're not wrong. Yeah, dark oaks require 4 saplings, but at a certain point, that's not going to be a problem because they do ultimately, very slowly, you will be able to increase the number of saplings that you have. A real UHCer would hard charge and dispatch it. Well, not this one. Still out there. Buddy. I don't like that you're there. Am I gonna have to learn how to use a bow? It's gonna take ages for this guy to despawn, I think. Listen, it's a great opportunity to catch up on chat. If he's still there when I'm done catching up on chat, then I'll deal with him. Yeah, more leaves means more saplings back. Exactly. Tuesday's asking the gimmick. Everyone has been very helpful in explaining. But yeah, basically, food does not regen health, which is why I'm so scared of skeletons. Um, and yeah, every time one of us dies, we get to invite. Well, we die and it's over, and then we invite other people to take our place. Um, so yeah, like unfortunately, we've already lost Spiff. That's Spiff's grave out there. So he gets one descendant because like he was first to die. Whoever dies second will get 2, and then the last remaining of generation 2 will get 3 descendants. And then those descendants each will also get a certain number based on the order in which they die. And also starting in generation 3, the first person to die of that generation doesn't get any descendants. So big risky. We really gotta protect Spiff's descendant when they get on here. I do not want to watch that lineage die out. Yeah, I think the world is on the skeleton side. We are gonna have to deal with that guy. Yeah, I think the skeleton is underneath the awning edge of the roof. Which is unfortunate. Oh, he's wandering. Not that that's useful now. Hey, bud, you suck. Yeah, I gotta deal with that guy. Yeah, Tuesday says taking damage is such a normal thing in Minecraft. I don't even really know how I'd manage that. I'm honestly surprised that I'm still here. Considering the fact that in both life series that I've played in, I was the first death of the server. So, not first permadeath, but first person to die every single time we started a game. So I think that implies that I'm maybe not the greatest at, like, specifically staying alive in the early game. But I've just been super cautious and cowardly, and so far I'm still alive. Oh, the day a Doorbreaker zombie spawns, the day chaos breaks out. Don't, don't speak about such things, Tuesday. Twist, hello! Getting hit with the genealogy right out of the gate. Sorry, Twist. Underground tree farm. What do you mean, Tuesday? Because I'm busy hiding from the skeleton. Alright, I think I gotta deal with this guy. To make a run for it and hope for it to... Oh, it didn't... Wait, what? Was this the wrong stew? Was I given the wrong stew? Alright, I don't know what the situation is with the stews then. That didn't regen anything. I can make myself a suspicious stew. I actually haven't made myself a suspicious stew at this point yet. I gotta deal with this guy. Do I even have a bow? I think Witherdad's the one who has a bow, and I think he has it on him. Oh. Come back within range, buddy. Hang on. If I go down... Can he sense me but not hit me, question mark? Hey, no, get back here. Annoying. Where'd he go now? Hey! You can see me. I know you can see me. Yes! 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 Yeah! It worked! It worked! Aha! I've... Oh! I'm so proud that that worked. Whew. Alright, back to tree science. Let's patch that up. Fix Iylo's lovely floor. That's not the direction it went. Yippee! Alright, let's do another quick mob check. And let's see any out there. Okay, and I just want to make sure that I actually counted these leaves correctly. We've got a bajillion of these saplings, I don't care. Oh, interesting. It still dropped apples and saplings, even when I mined those. Oh, I forgot to count the inside leaves. I am a fool. So what we've learned is that it does... See, this is why we do the science this way, is we have to make sure that it's accurate. Because that was definitely more leaves than I counted. However, this is still under a stack, and the dark oak gave over a stack. So we're gonna farm dark oak now. Is what the science has concluded. After our brief intermission with the skeleton. We need this Fortune 3 like so soon. Speaking of which, it has definitely been long enough. I can probably go breed up the cows again. And I should probably grab some of the wheat as well, because that's mostly grown at this point. Yeah, I gotta say, this game mode is definitely, like, very nerve-wracking and terrifying. But then, when you're in a precarious situation like that and you live, whoa, so much more thrilling than it normally would be. I should get some kelp. I should start smelting kelp. Kelp is a very efficient, like, for, like, a smelting material. And, you also can get XP out of, like, turning it into smeltable in the first place. So that's, like, a solid source of XP. So I should get some kelp going. I think is gonna be my next thing. There we go. Disperse a little bit so that I don't feel like I'm going to die amongst your ranks. Please. Thanks. Gotta make sure I don't miss any XP, since that is, at this point, the main function of the cow pit. There we go. Very good. Yeah, like, I've never actually experienced entity cramming. However, people keep telling me that it's gonna happen to me if I keep doing cow pits, and I really don't need this to be the series in which I find out, at what point that happens. I'm just being overly cautious. Which I think is the best way to be in a series like this. Because so far, it has worked well for me. Caving is gonna be interesting. You're safe unless they're taking damage. Well, I haven't seen them taking damage yet, so, like, I'm probably fine. Alright, I'm gonna plant these with, like, a lot of space in between them. Like, if the leaves reach out, because the thing is, with the way the trunk is, the leaves grow, like, here's the shape. The leaves grow two out, but the trunk itself also can be, like, a little bit wider, and it's two out from wherever the widest wood is. So, like, this from one side to the other, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 across. So we need room for 3 on each side, so that would be, for 2 trees, 6 in between is the grid we're gonna do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. To maximize leaves. This is the goal at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And I'm gonna take this one down. And actually, honestly, we might get to a point where truly the leaves are more valuable than the wood, and we have so much wood that, we were just talking about fire tick being on or off. It might honestly be worthwhile that, like, we just kind of mine, like, that much of a tree so all the leaves drop, and then just set the rest of it on fire. Put the leaves in the composter for bone meal. Not a bad idea. Alright, there we go. Wheat. wheat. I was gonna do the wheat fields. For now, though, I am just gonna dump all of this in here. Oh, I have a bow now from that skeleton. That's great. Might just keep that on me. Shears is a tool. Alright, let's go deal with the wheat. Actually, no, I think the logs will be useful. I just did some thinking in my brain. Oh dear premonition Iylo. Do you recall, are there any clerics on this server that you have encountered? Because I do not really wish to go to the nether and collect a blaze rod to get a thing to create a cleric. Don't recall finding one. Maybe I'll go back to that large village that we came across. There could be a cleric there, and I just didn't notice because I wasn't looking for one. But since we have our lovely friend Lenny the Fletcher, it occurs to me that wood could in fact be a very valuable resource, and maybe we could even get him some Fletcher friends, and then a cleric friend, and maybe a few, well, at least one cleric friend, and from there we can perhaps get some bottles of enchanting, and then I might not have to do so much cow farming. I actually haven't messed around with that a whole bunch, so I don't know as much about it, but I've been on the wiki. And I also watched Joel's season 10 of Hermitcraft. He had an XP shop at Spawn, if anyone is unfamiliar. There was even a song about it. I said at Spawn specifically because that's the lyrics of the song. Joel does not have an XP shop at this Spawn, in this server. That'd be pretty crazy though, wouldn't it? Hey, Rothenis! Welcome in. I'm realizing I must be streaming at a time that is more convenient for more people. It's more convenient for me too. It just unfortunately I was busy during the day parts of the last 2 days. I was not intending for 10 p.m. Eastern time to be my standard stream time for this, but that's just how it started out. It's gonna be as long as I'm still alive, dark. I'm not making the same mistake as last time. We are going inside immediately, sleeping time. Yeah, the afternoon. If I'm still alive by the end of stream today, the next stream is going to be tomorrow afternoon because I have Phasmo in the evening and cannot stream as late as I did the last couple days. I've really got to have a conversation with AutoMod. Hose is a tool. Hoe is a tool. We can't be automodding basic Minecraft tools. This is ridiculous. Yeah, villager trade rebounds only affects librarians, armorers, cartographer, Wandy T. Yeah, exactly. I researched to make sure that this would still be possible. Math is a basic Minecraft tool. Exactly. We learned this. We do have a lot of villages about, so there is possibilities. Ugh! Not a single apple. I had 10 from the oak trees previously, and now I still have 10. Not a single apple from, like, the stack of leaves that had. But at least there's enough saplings to replant. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Yes, D is gonna be streaming soon. Yeah, it's Spoonicraft IE. Cause yeah, this is our regular slot. I started an hour early for 2 reasons. One, so that there would actually be a substantial amount of time for me to be here. And 2, I will put these in the composter later. I don't know where it is right now. It's probably somewhere very obvious. I just forgot. The 2, I have to go grocery shopping today. Like, I really have to go grocery shopping today. It was supposed to happen yesterday, and it didn't. So it's got to happen today. And my partner agreed to come with me, which is great because now I will have motivation to go. So it's, but we have to go before the store is closed. And because we only shop once a month, that is a big shop. So we gotta make time for it. So I'm actually yeah, I'm doing 2 hours here so that we have an amount of time here, and then D is gonna be going live, I think, momentarily, and I will go and join her over on Spoonicraft in an hour, and we'll do 2 hours there, and then I'm gonna go shopping. So that's sort of how we managed to fit everything in. Yeah, Spoonicraft is an SMP that specifically has a bunch of disabled creators on it. Spoonie, named after Spoon Theory. We have a, if you look up Spoonicraft trailer, I think you can find our trailer for the SMP, and that sort of explains it more in depth. But that's my main SMP, and that's why I'm streaming here. Is because I actually make videos very slowly on Spoonicraft, and I didn't want to put yet another thing on my plate that would just slow me down even more. Yeah, packed day. It's been a packed few days, I'm gonna be real. Um, okay. Villager situation, I think, is what we're gonna look into. First, we feed the cows. We always feed the cows. Um, and then we're gonna go investigate. We're gonna go look around at the villager situation. Honestly, if nothing else, we can grab a bunch of the logs that we have, turn those into sticks, and trade them to Lenny. That'll get us some XP and some emerald. This should level us up. This should get us at least up to 27, I think. Day almost as packed as this cow pen, huh? I can't see the XP, so I'm just hoping that it's making its way to me. You're getting a very good look inside what my, like, actual typical early game looks like. Usually in more single-player situations. Just because I cannot be bothered to make an XP farm. Kelp! That's the other thing I was gonna do. Kelp, and we're gonna go check out our villager options just at the nearest village, I think. I don't want to go too far. But we also gotta get kelp set up. Did we bury Iylo? We're scared. He's scary over there. I want to get geared up first before we go and try and retrieve his corpse. Many moos. Can you actually hear them? Everyone always tells me my game audio is too quiet on stream. If y'all can actually hear the many moos, that's kind of wild. Kelp and a villager. I'm going to bring wood for Lenny. What do we have the most of? Dark oak, unsurprisingly. We'll bring some dark oak. Oh, you're just calling the cows moose. Got it. Okay. Does Aspen remember what direction things are in? I see a village over there. I'm pretty sure I saw a village. Did I saw a village? Yeah. One day I will learn where things actually are on the server relative to where we are. I mean, I'm slowly learning, but I will get better at it. I look and hear the cows, but it's because I'm being possessed. That's fun. I was wondering how you were experiencing. Oh, that's cool. I was wondering how you. Boo. Yeah, I knew you were generally sort of around. I was just wondering. I didn't know how you were managing the audio situation. So Iylo's also getting. Whoa! That's a child! A child just happened! That's crazy. What did I just pick up? No, somebody else picked something up. Oh, it's getting dark. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. Steal somebody bed. Steal somebody bed. That's fun. I'm being possessed. Oh, hello, child. Oh, the bed that you stole in episode 1. Historic. Alright, well, I'll just hang out here, I guess. Maybe I'll make some sticks and summon Lenny. Lenny, I have sticks. Mmm, yummy sticks. Yeah, the baby villagers do have weirdly huge heads. Lenny? There's a farmer. Lenny! What are you doing? Why aren't you at your station? There you are, bud! I was worried for a second. Are you Lenny? Where's your name tag? No, you're not Lenny. You're an armorer. Where's Lenny? There's Lenny. Hi, Lenny. He's upgrading. Nice spin. That was a cool spin, dude. Alright, you're all sold out of sticks. You should go restock. That's a great spin. Nice. Does he know how to use a ladder? Well, he's locked in on his trades. Maybe I'll go get his station and just bring it up here for him. Honestly, if we want him to stay alive, it's probably safer for him up there anyway. What do you do, by the way? What have you got? Nothing exciting. Here, Lenny, don't worry. I've got something very special for you. Dramatic herb alert. Oh, D's live. There you go, bud. Now you can restock. You didn't restock. That's cool. Cool. We can sit here and wait. That's fine. They can restock once a day. And it's like freshly day. Ooh, that's dangerous. That's not Lenny safe. Ooh, was that a restocking noise? There, we're just gonna do that. That seems more Lenny safe. Hey! It's emerald time, baby. Nice! Discounts. More stick. Need stick, get stick. Lenny, let me trade. Need stick, get stick, Lenny, let me trade. I'm referencing a thing, if you know, you know. Good, Iylo gets it. Twist is trying to dual stream Aspen and D. It's not going well. My condolences. Having trouble telling who's who. Oh dear. Farewell, Twist. Best of luck. Good stick. Lenny wants some blue? Lenny doesn't want blue. I think he wants green, honestly, with all the emeralds. Anyways, that's a good stash of emeralds. I don't think we got a cleric here. And I mean, there's an unemployed villager, or at least there's a baby that's going to become an unemployed villager, that we can turn into a cleric. But what are you? You're a mason. A mason. That's a mason. You're an armorer. So we got 3 jobbed people in here, and there's a child bouncing on the bed, and then there's a couple of folks over there. So, as far as clerics go, not great. We'll just have to check other villages. The mason, but only when the moon's hitting your eye. We got puns galore in the chat today. Alright, I know there is some kelp in the chest, so I don't need to go get kelp. It's more, I need to plant. Oh no! No. I think I'm going to approach the house from a different angle. I got 2 arrows. I don't think that's enough to deal with those guys. Pillagers have been a real threat in Iylo's series, and I'm not about to be... I do not need to die today. I don't need to die today. Okay, they're sort of like over there. Iylo, your house should maybe have more than one entrance. Oh, we could plant some kelp here. It's a little shallow, but if I just harvest it regularly, it's fine. Because kelp can grow very tall, but then I run the risk of drowning. Although that's a nice pit for it. Anyways, irrelevant. Yippee! The coward's method. We're back in the house. We do have upper floor windows now, thanks to Wither Dad. Oh, so they're out by the cow pit. There's no chance I can snipe them from up here, is there? Oh no, now they're after me. Now they're after me. Regret. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to put this back in the proper way. Sorry. I'll fix it later. I have other problems. Why was back in your box? What is automod on? I can hear them. They're hurrying angrily. Do we think the floor method could work a second time? Because they're locked onto me now. I'll fix the roof later. I got it. I have problems. Oh. Oh, this is perfect. This is great. They can't get me. Yippee! I love this strategy that I've discovered. Yay! And it's getting dark, so it's time to sleep now. At this point, a permanent moat might help. It might not be the worst. We really could make the moot. I think that would be terrible, though, because then there would just be cows in the way all the time. Although, we could actually cause, if we made enough cows, it would cause so much lag, but we could also have enough cows that cause entity cramming, and then anything that falls in the pit just insta-dies. Alright, I think that was all of them. I'm really hoping that that was all of them. I don't have a banner or an ominous bottle, which makes me nervous that I'm missing one. All I have is this crossbow. It makes me nervous. We can't do entity cramming in anything larger than 1x1 hole. Alright. 1x1 pitfall trap time. Okay, now I will go fix the roof. And also briefly check that there's not like a stray pillager somewhere. No, we seem to be in the clear. There we go. I fixed the roof. No idea where that captain went. Okay, well, it's probably fine. Shout out to the grand total of 2 arrows. That's crazy. I don't usually play with a bow, so like, that was surprisingly good for me. I did not actually think I could land a shot that far. Alright, and now we have a piercing 1 crossbow. Wild. I'm genuinely amazed that I am still, have only lost, like, the 1 damage from the skeleton. That's me knocking on wood. I don't want to jinx it. Yeah, I don't see a captain anywhere around here. Weird. Well, I'm a big fan of having this large house. Thank you, Iylo, for the house. In other news, I think we're about to be able to try for that Fortune 3 pick. I love watching the lights come on. It delights me so much. I guess it doesn't delight me. It objectively does the opposite, but it makes me happy. Hey, level 30! Alright, I'm not gonna feed them too much after that, because after level 30, it, like, takes more and more levels. So I would rather, if this doesn't work, it's gonna take me down 3 levels, and I would rather not have, like, I'm not figuring out the words to explain it, but I think you are understanding the concept. Alright. Moment of truth. Please, 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 please. Ah! Alright. We make a grindstone and we try again. How do I craft this again? Grind. I think I need like stone or smooth stone or something. Where did I put all my specialty blocks? Typical enchanter behavior. Yeah. I'm googling the recipe. I don't remember. I don't make a grindstone often enough. Grindstone is stone slab, stick, plank. Alright. Did we have stone slab in here? No, we had other slab. stick, plank. There we go. Now it's there. Normal pickaxe. It's dark out there. Is it nighttime? No, it's just raining. Closing my tabs. Iylo is informing me of where the cobblestone is. Do not cite the ancient text to me. I was there when it was written. I wrote it. Yeah, guess it's back to breeding cows. I guess kelp is the next thing we can do. I'm hoping we can get up to level 30 at least once more before the end of the stream. Actually, we can cull this herd at this point. This is a lot of cows. I guess since I only ever do like a stack at a time, I truly only need a grand total of like like 64 at most. I can't crit from up there. We need more iron and soon. Maybe I'll go trade with the armor. Does the armor give you iron? Or no, I think he takes iron, if I recall correctly. The axe situation is dire. Do we have any axes in there? No. Well, we've got a little bit that we can smelt up still. And hey, that's XP, so that's good. I'm so used to, like, diamond axes. Okay, the sun has got to be setting. That's sunset colors over there. There we go. I wonder what the table's offering us right now. Let's just see. It's more in breaking 3. I'm just gonna keep taking that risk. And hope it eventually pays off. You know, I bet I could smelt up some of those ores and probably get myself up to level 30. This is still a lot of cows. I think between the cows and the, and smelting, I could definitely get myself back up to level 30 relatively quickly. I would still like to get a kelp situation going, though. Those pillagers were very helpful in getting me to scout out other options. We should maybe make multiple entrances to the house also, in case there are problems at the front door. I feel like I look at them and there's the same amount. I know there's not, because I remember how many there were when I bred them up last, but like, my goodness. There's a lot of cow. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna bring us up to level 30 with these. There we go. And that's still plenty of cow. Alright, let's give it another shot. I swear if it's just Unbreaking 3 again. Like, this tempts me, but I think you can only get the Fortune 3 at this level. If I'm correct. I don't know if I'm correct. But I'm pretty sure that's true. I now have to wait for stream delay for anybody if they have answers. Iylo missed the question. The level 3 is the level 30 enchant is the only one that can give you the Fortune 3, I think. Or at least it's got the highest chance to. I can also ask Google this question, I guess. Fortune 3 enchanting table. I have no idea, and the wiki article might as well be in the enchanting table language. Yeah, unclear. I'm just gonna continue based on these assumptions that I have. Again? Are you serious? I don't want this. Ooh, efficiency 4. Now that's promising. Because I find that when you get the Fortune 3, it tends to be Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, Fortune 3. That could be the one. That could be the one. We also have several stacks of steak. Oh, the composter's right out there. I knew it was somewhere obvious that I just wasn't looking. Alright, let's get serious. We've got half an hour. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna keep a few just in case. Well, nah. Next time I harvest them, I'll get more seeds. Just in case we want to expand. But I don't want to expand immediately, so... Bamboo stairs? There's like a whole operation here. I'm gonna take these inside. If we're gonna get a real whoa, my mouse. Real legit Aspen Core XP situation going, we're gonna need a lot more furnaces. Don't actually know if we have enough to fill 11, but 8's usually a good amount. I don't want to block our window too much, though, actually. This has been a very useful vantage point. There. It's glorious. Someday it will frame the entire window. I will make it nicer later, I swear. This needs to happen. Coal situation. Bad. Yeah, this is why we need kelp. I do have the wood. I do have the wood for it. You're not wrong about that. It's not as efficient, but I think if I do planks, it'll spread out more at least. These. Put the blast furnace under the center of the window. Well, I can't right now. This furnace is in use. Listen, we'll consider it revenge for the state of the organization of this place. Wrong barrel. Why did I put that there? There we go. Sun is setting. Time for sleep. And then we're gonna go deal with kelp. For real. For real. We're gonna go deal with kelp. There's 4 kelp in the nature barrel. Alright. Nature barrel, 4 kelp. I have this inventory memorized. Let's see. So that's a very deep pit. This is much shallower. This feels safer. This feels like a safer place for kelp. Just because I don't want to drown. I think we'll plant it here so there's a little bit of depth, but not, like, risk of drowning depth. And I guess we'll just start with 4. I'll take down the sugarcane. I don't think we need that much sugarcane now that we've got our enchanting set up. I truly do not know what we will do with this much sugarcane. If they need sugarcane at some point in the future, they can set up a sugarcane farm. I would like to make a kelp farm. Do I know how to make a kelp farm? Like one that's moderately automated? No. I have like a vague concept. Because I think what you really need is a strong source of bone meal. And I think normally that is a moss farm, and I don't know how to make one of those. And they look complicated. You made one on Spoonicraft and explained it in the video that she made it, and I still don't know how it works. So, yeah, the most complicated thing I can do is, what is that? Observer clock. I can make an observer clock. Kelp can be turned into bone meal. You can split the streams into fuel one way, bone meal the other. Okay, this is a possibility. I will keep this in mind. How are we doing? Am I getting XP yet? A little bit. Well, we have more iron at least. That's good. And we'll be well fed. That's also important. Oh, there's more meat that we can cook. Yay! Iylo's early game XP farm was a cactus farm hooked up to a single furnace that was constantly burning it. Fair enough. Alright, so I think it's a 3-to-2 ratio for planks to items. So I think it's like 3 items per 2 planks, so this is... I don't know, I'm putting an amount in there. Math is a tool, and I'm currently choosing not to use it. Fish is an XP farm. That's true, that's not a bad idea. Fishing does give you XP, I forgot about that. Anyways, it's been 5 minutes, you know what time it is. We could also go visit Lenny again. I'm sure Lenny's restocked, it's been a while. Hello, friends. Yummy, yummy food. Yummy food for you. Time to expand cowpacity. That's right, Meepers. There we go. So following a pattern of like, so at this point, I feed them a stack of wheat. So well, that means that if I can feed them a stack of wheat at a time, there is at least 64 cows in here. I would venture to say there is more. So if I breed up 64 cows, that gives 32 new cows. And so if I do 2 cycles of breeding them up and then 1 cycle of culling them down, then the amount of cows remains roughly the same, while still granting me a lot of XP. Math is a tool! We continue to use math, the tool. I'm gonna pay Lenny another visit. I enjoyed my last minute visit with Lenny. Now the log we have the most of is oak. Actually, we already have just like we already have some sticks as well. You just bring sticks for Lenny. Math is a tool. And there will hopefully not be any unpleasant visitors when I get back. And if visiting Lenny isn't enough, then we can, we'll breed up the cows again. Oh no, Meepers is breathing hurting right now. My condolences. It's Lenny time. Need stick, get stick, Lenny, let me trade. I feel like villages always pick like the weirdest terrain to spawn on. It's like, what thought process brought us to this place? Lenny! Hey, my good friend. Stick time. Upgrading? Ooh, upgrading. Fancy. Oh, sick! We can get power 2 bows now. Might not be the worst investment, honestly. Especially since I have emeralds and not really much of anything to spend them on right now. But I'll think about it. Later date, maybe. And Lenny's all out of those. Well, actually, I need to trade to get, stuff. To get XP. That's the stuff. So, yeah, you know what? I will take a power 2 bow. Thank you, sir. And I will take a stack of arrows. Thank you very much for doing business. I am level 30. Let's go try this again. Lenny has to be chunk loaded to restock. That's fine. I gotta get back because the sun is going down. And it's not like I think I can get back before it's too dark. I do have a bed on me also if things get dire, but I think I can make it. Because I don't think the game would even let me sleep at this point. It starts getting dark before it lets you sleep. So if we just absolutely book it, it'll be fine. I mean, the enchanting table's inside the house anyway. If anything decides to spawn and be mean. I mean, we've only got 15 minutes left anyway. Yeah, okay. It definitely let us sleep by now, but it's fine. We're basically here. It's fine. There we go. I gotta take some risks. I say taking probably the lowest possible risk. Alright, tool overflow. Actually, you know what? Projectiles barrel. There we go. Alright, come on, enchanting table. You know what I want. Please, 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 please. Ooh, so close. So close. I want to see what it offers on its next round. I'm not going to actually do an enchant, but I just want to see what it offers. See, now it's offering Silk Touch. That's definitely not what we want. I mean, it wouldn't be bad to have something with Silk Touch, but that's not what we're going for right now. Do we take the Fortune 2? What do we think? That's tough. Like, the previous one was easy. It wasn't what we wanted, but that's like, we're halfway there. Normally, I would just make a second diamond pick, but these are not simply my diamonds. Meeper says half a win's a win. When Iylo does enchanting, usually enchant books and then store them until you can use them. That's fair, but I don't think it'll put more than one enchant on a book, and in my very brief Google that I did about Fortune 3, I don't know if Fortune 3 actually shows, like, I don't think it'll tell you that it's gonna give you Fortune 3 necessarily. So I don't know if that method works. Again, I could be wrong. I'm gonna keep going for it. Yo! Ice cream cake for Cinco de Mayo? That's awesome, Chaos. Now I want ice cream cake. I mean, we're going shopping. I can buy ice cream. That is a lot of beef. We are never going to starve to death. Oh, it'll give you multiple and they conflict. That sounds awful. I'm gonna continue enchanting pickaxes. I think I'll leave that Silk Touch there, because the thing is, when I logged off last time, I did check before I logged off, and it was showing me Unbreaking 3, and it was still Unbreaking 3, and all the same other enchants, like, when I came back. So it's gonna, like, logging in and out doesn't, re-roll the table. So, I'm gonna leave it there, and then next time I'm on with a Wither Dad, we can confer about, like, do we want Silk Touch, what do we want to put it on, and if we keep rolling for the Fortune 3. Either way, I need to get back up to level 30 because, I mean, if we want to put Silk Touch, we gotta get the levels for it. And if we want Fortune 3, we'll have to get past that, rotation of, enchants anyway. Let's check on the kelp. At this point, I'm not going to be harvesting, I'm just going to be expanding the amount of kelp. We just need a lot of kelp. Oh no! 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 Stupid. I thought I was gonna hit the water. Dang it. %75 health remaining. Okay, I gotta figure out this stew situation. Last time I ate a stew, it didn't heal me. I think I'll just make my own just right here. Okay, so here's the thing. I've never actually made the stew, right? So all you do is feed it to them and then milk them with the bowl. I just want to make sure I'm doing this right before I do it so that I don't mess it up. Okay, this is correct. Alright, there you go. And there we go. And there I go. Yay, health. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. And bring my health almost back up to full. There we go. Nice. Golden apples heal 2 hearts rather than 1. Oh, that's true. I'm saving the ones in my inventory for, you know, if something drastic happens and I'm way out far from home. Because I have these guys here, and I just bought like 12 oxeye daisies, so we've got a few. I'm saving these for a dire circumstance. Alright, well actually, speaking of golden apples, I do have a Fortune 2 pickaxe. So let's see. Do we get any additional apples from this? Not really. Like, probably it increases the drops, but apparently not significantly. And it's way slower than the fast leaf falling. Fortune hoe is necessary. Nicely done, Iylo. No, but I've harvested, like, the fortune thing applies to crops as well, and I've harvested carrots and potatoes with a pickaxe that had Fortune 3 on it. And anyone who's watched my Spoonie for a while is very familiar with the amount of carrots that I have. I've been inflicting them on all the players who have bunny sonas. And yes, I know that carrots is not good main food for bunnies. Well, they are suitably distressed by it. So many carrots. Yeah, D was like, fun fact, helpful tip. If you mine the anything that drops more than one food thing, like carrots and potatoes, you'll get extra stuff. And if you do it with a tool that isn't generally intended for mining those things, it won't even lose durability. And I was like, wow, that's a great hot tip. And then I got a double chest of carrots from like one harvest. Double box, yes, I did nearly say double box. It is technically also a box. Oh, hello, welcome in from the Discord server. Night Owl. Welcome in. Yeah, we have already lost a member of Gen 2. That was a couple days ago. On our very first day. We lost Spiff. So close to safety. There was they were out looking for string at night, and instead they found an Enderman and a zombie spear guy on zombie horse. They have a name, I don't remember it. Horse jockey zombies with the spear. Yeah. Yeah, it's very sad. So now it's just me and a wither dad, and currently it's only me online today. The last couple days we've been online together, but um, I wanted to do this sort of during my normal stream slot. Um, I guess I don't think he's really available at this time. It's honestly, I'm just gonna end up streaming this whenever I have time for it. I'm gonna try and make it when, like, when other people. I'm gonna try and make it when other people are online, but, I'm trying to stream it every day. I can't guarantee it's going to be every day, but I'm trying for every day. Because I don't feel like it's fair if I just am only on, like, once a week. Because this is a thing that, like, eventually I'm gonna pass this on to someone, and the longer I'm alive, the, like, longer it is until that happens. And, like, I'm not trying to speed run dying, but I feel like, it's not fair if I just technically live for months because I only log on, like, twice a month. Um, so, also, I'm having a lot of fun, so I'm just enjoying streaming it every day. Ooh, we finally got enough that we can do more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll put one here. And then 1, 2, well, we can just line it up, right? Oh, that's gonna be on the corner of blocks. There we go. Oh, we don't have enough to plant more there. Anyways, never mind. What was I saying? Streaming daily. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do it when other people are online because I mean this is an SMP and I like interacting with people, and also I'm scared to do things alone. Like Wither Dad and I have agreed that we're gonna, like, our first proper caving is we're gonna go together. So I'm not going into the mines until we are both going into the mines, and uh but yeah, it is also just dependent on my schedule because I also have job, unfortunately. So like the last couple days, like the first day I streamed quite late my time because that's when all three of us were available. Yesterday I streamed basically at the same time because I just had a jam-packed day. Today this is my regular stream slot but shifted an hour early. Tomorrow I stream Phasmophobia in the evening, so this is definitely gonna be another afternoon stream tomorrow. Um, and then beyond that, I don't know. Thursday might maybe be the first day that I don't stream it, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Cause I have a bit of a double shift at work on Thursday. However, I may still have the evening free and I don't work on Friday. So how many apples? We got 3. 3 whole apples. Wow. I'm gonna try planting some more oak trees and see if I get more out of there. Because honestly, the apple drops from these have not been great. Um, everyone in chat is concerned for my health. Fair point. I will not sacrifice my health for this. Um, I mean, one part of that, honestly, is just that I know I'm more likely to die if I'm too sleep deprived to play the game properly. So, at the very least, there's that motivation for taking care of myself. Um, But yeah, I think I could end up streaming every day this week. But for sure, at least I think it's gonna be another afternoon stream tomorrow, and then it's gonna be an evening on Thursday. Is kind of the summary on that. I feel like I had another thing to say in that vein, and I've completely forgotten what it was. Oh, VODs! That's what it is. Also, I do see that it's 5 p.m., or at least my time, so I've been here for about 2 hours, which is how long I said I was going to be on this server, because this is also my Variety Minecraft slot, and because I got scheduled for work on Sunday unexpectedly, I was not able to do my Spoonicraft stream this week on my usual day, so we're splitting this time slot into half Lineages and half Spoonicraft. So it is now Spoonicraft time, but I'm gonna finish talking about the VODs. Because I do have a VODs channel. It's called Aspen's VODs. The profile picture is my little PNG tuber there, so you should be able to recognize it. And they are uploaded. Like, the last 2 days are currently uploaded, and this one will be up shortly as well. Honestly, I just need to make a thumbnail. So once I have thumbnails for them, they will become public. So if you've missed any of the previous streams, or you want to go back and listen to the Aspen beat and hear me reacting live to it, that will be up very soon. And like, so there was a reason that I think I've rambled enough, so I won't get into it, but there was a reason that the VODs didn't just go live immediately as soon as I uploaded them. But now, going forward, the VODs should be up within 24 hours of me having streamed them. Just the first couple were a bit delayed, but from now on, they should be. Alright, there. Good stopping point. I think we made decent progress. I could keep just, rotating between all the farms eternally, but I think we've made good progress. I'm gonna pop you over to my BRB screen, or maybe my just chatting screen. I'm gonna pop you over to a different screen while I restart Minecraft, because Spoonicraft is in a different version with different mods. So I will be back. Actually, yeah, we'll just chat. There we go. Now you can still hear me, but, I can mess around with Minecraft. Oh, Meepers, the first 2 streams were perfectly fit into your sleeping hours. Go say hi to D? Well, I will also be going to say hi to D shortly, so we'll see you there. Just gotta do my mod management. Meepers, you should prank D and tell her that I died. You don't have to do this. I just... I think it'd be moderately funny. Oh no! Time to gaslight D. I kind of want to go open up her stream and just listen into this now. I'm just gonna very briefly pop into D's stream, so I might not be super chatty. Oh, my condolences. Yeah, the first 2 streams were kind of late. I'm gonna try not to have them that late. Okay, I'm watching Dee's chat. Meepers actually did it. He hasn't noticed it yet. Okay. Oh, now I feel mean. Meepers, if you're still listening, say I died laughing. Alright, now Dee's gonna hop in a group with me, I bet. Okay, I think I've got everything set up. Where did I leave off? Oh. You can't connect to server. Oh, I can't get into the server. Do you trust the community too much? I I can't get on the server. I don't know what's going on. The correct mods are in place. I'm launching in the correct version. Aw, T says she'd be surprised if I died that early. That's sweet. D was giving me at least 12 hours. Well, we're approaching 12 hours. I did 4 hours the last 2 streams and 2 today, so I don't understand why it's not connecting. Well, you can all head over to D's chat because well, I mean, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be on the server as soon as I figure this out. But if you, so that I don't have to keep relaying what D's saying, you can hop over to D's chat. Soup in the chat for Aspen. Oh, now she's not gonna believe me when I die for real. Okay, quit game. Maybe I have to like really close out of it. Like, is it still running in the background or something? Oh, D was having connection issues. Okay. How did you fix them? Help. Oh, that's annoying. Didn't actually fix the problem, just had a moment of lag. There shouldn't be a typo, it's a saved server. Change the IP address. I mean, I'll go check. But I don't think so, but I'll check. Also, sorry for anybody watching the VOD that you just straight up can't hear the things I'm responding to. We're troubleshooting a server. Just, like, hover your mouse over the bar and see when Minecraft reappears on the screen, and just skip to then. Chaos, I have tried turning it on and off again. I'm so sorry to all the chatters who are only here for UHC stuff and now you don't get to see Spoodycraft. At least it's gonna be a moderately delayed. Maybe at some point I'll do another double feature. Oh, good night, Night Owl. Have a good sleep. Technical difficulty stream. Yeah. Do you saying I have to restart my computer? Maybe the entire house. Alright, so here's probably what's gonna happen is I'm probably gonna trim all this last bit off of my VOD, and it's just gonna be two different VODs. I think I'm gonna just have to take their suggestion Um, Here, so I'm gonna turn Dee's stream down a little bit so I'm not distracted. Yeah, so yeah. I'm probably just gonna cut this last bit or not. If you're seeing this, I guess I didn't. But I guess it does make sense to have two separate streams because then I'll have a different title and stuff because I'm doing different stuff, and then I'll have two separate VODs, one for this and one for Spoonie So I guess if there's people who are only interested in one and not the other, then they don't have to sit through one to get to the other, or vice versa. So everyone who was here for UHC and who will not be returning when I go live again, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow, roughly around the same time. I don't know what time exactly. Look out for the stream notification, I guess. And I will be back momentarily.